Welcome back to the Lucky Boys. Today we are going to be doing the Glock stress test from hell. Let's run it. Dude, Austrians are always like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You dare question Austrian engineering? Well, you dropped on the head as a baby. What we're gonna do today is pretty much just find out whether or not, Preacher Grand Thumb stress tests are as good as the Lucky Boys. Fuck, I'm gonna fall. So today I've got 3 Glocks in front of you. I've got one of my first Glocks I ever purchased, which was a Glock 34. I loved this thing and still do very, very much, but I decided to go up recently to the Glock 19 Gen 5, and finally we have just purchased the Glock 17 Gen 6. I've done a couple of things to it. I've got some goon tape on there. I've got the Surefire X300, of course, and I've got a Holosun 507C. The only thing that will be removed from my build is going to be the Surefire X300 because I already know that that thing is not going to pass most of the tests that I am going to put it through. But this thing, let's talk about this real quick. So obviously you've seen all the videos. I don't need to go over all the specs with you. If you're interested in buying a Glock Gen 6, any of them, the 17, 19, whatever. I also heard that they're going to be coming out with the 43X here pretty soon, and another one, I think 48 or 45, one of those. Regardless, if you need to look at the specs, do it on your own time. I'm not fucking doing that with you, okay? But just for shits and gigs, we are going to put this through similar tests that Grand Thumb, Pastor Grand Thumb, praise be he, did on his videos. We're going to take each one of those tests and see if we can make it more extreme, just to actually push this thing to the absolute limit. A lot of the times when we're training out here, the vast majority of the time, these things are going through fucking hell. And since it's new, we have to baptize it with our other Glocks as well. So you're going to be seeing a lot of fun today. Let's go on to our first test. Let's do this. So first one, we're going to do the Glock 34 Gen 4 mud test. As you can see, I've got some soupy mud here if you want to pan down and show the people this. So this is not easy mud mode. This is hard mode. This is the mode from hell. So let's run it. Do it like this. And I'm really going to get this. I mean, let's just fucking, why the fuck not, And then I'm going to do little, cool. Do it again. Let's go. Come on. Let's see. Let's just see what the Lucky Boys can come up with. Oh yeah, isn't that gorgeous? Fucking beautiful.
Yeah, ready.
All right. Oh, so far so good. And here we go. Nope. Nothing. Nope. Nothing. See? Round is in there, but absolutely nothing. Let's try it again. Here we go. One shot. Did it eject? It ejected. It cycled around. That's fantastic. See it again. Good. Nothing. Did it cycle? Nope. Failure to eject. Try it again. Nothing. Try it again. Nothing. Yeah, it's not going into battery here. All right, so same thing. Failure to eject. Yeah, so as you can see, this thing, as cool as it looks and as lovely as it is, I'd give it like a 4 out of 10. Even still, it is somewhat impressive that with such an old gun and the amount of rounds that I put through this thing, just how well it actually did operate. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's just set this here. You did good, son. I'm proud of you. All right, now we are on the Glock 19 Gen 5. I personally hate this gun. Now, I know that I'm the weird one, okay? I'm the one that doesn't like this. Most people do like this. This is like the EDC of everyone, almost everybody, unless, of course, you EDC a SIG P320, which if that's the case, my heart goes out to you, brother. But the Glock 19, my main issue that I have with it is just, I know you can get extensions and stuff, whatever, but I don't like how my hand, it just completely goes over. Now, but just get a new Glock. Yeah, I will. I did. I have 3 of them. It's okay. Okay, that's all working. And drop. Oh, yeah. Look at that. I can see bubbles coming up from it. Oh, yeah, right there in the mag well as well. Okay. Let's get some soup on there. Oh. Oh, yes. That, my friends, That's beautiful. All right. Let me see if I can even rack around. Oh. All right, here we go. Mud test, Glock 19, Gen 5. Shot 1, did not eject. Shot 2, nope, didn't go into battery. Let's try that again. Nope, click. Another one, we go. Click. No battery. Try it again. Click. Did not go into battery. I'm not feeling good about this, guys. I'm not feeling good about, oh, wow. Wow, still nothing. Okay, we're gonna try this one more time and then I will retire this. I'll retire this. We got a double feed here, guys. Pushy, pushy, pushy. Ugh. Yes. No. This is a 0 out of 10. That first round, I think, was just beginner's luck, and it didn't have as much mud on the slide. So you, bad boy, bad Glock. Come here, you sit next to your brother. And take your mag with you. Now, we are on to the staple of this video. This is the Glock 17. I am doing this so you don't have to. I actually tested a friend of mine's last week, and it performed seemingly well, but it was a Gen 5. So I will do the same thing with the Gen 6. Let's see, please, please, please. I want you to be my new puppy. I want you to be my new baby. Glock 17 mud test. Here we go. Everybody gets the same treatment. Just because you're new and pretty doesn't mean I'm gonna take it easy on you. There you go. Nice and muddy. Oh, there's actual mud in my hair, in my hat. Nice. Oh yeah, and I can totally see through that optic too. All right, let's see what we got, guys. Glock 17 Gen 6 mud test. Can't even put the thing in the freaking mag well. There we go. Without further ado. There you go. And press nothing. Press nothing. Feels like there's something inside the actual trigger itself. I'm going to try this again. See if I can actually get that trigger to seat forward. It's not seating forward, guys. I mean, obviously. Nope. And I was actually wondering about this with that flat trigger, if that was going to be an issue. Because with that flatter trigger on the 17, I mean, there's really not a lot. I mean, I can literally feel the dirt in there. It did not feel like the Glock 34. I don't know. I'm not a freaking engineer. I don't know if that's actually the difference or not. I mean, there we go. Does it go? There's that. Okay. Got some new rounds in there. I got 5. We're going to see if we can get through at least 1. Ugh. It went into battery. See what we got. Trigger is not forward. Trigger is not forward. Trigger's forward now. Boom! Shakalaka! Click. It went into battery. Didn't cycle whatsoever. And now we got a jam. Isn't that amazing? There's so much mud it didn't even. Yeah, no, guys, I'm not happy with this. I'm not proud of this at all. I want to buy a gun and shoot it, okay? I don't care about like, you know, oh, did they use like fucking titanium ball sack on the inside of the frame? I don't care about all that stuff. I noticed that as I keep doing this though, yeah, trigger is completely frozen, stuck. So that's okay though. We have many more tests for this thing. I'm gonna get this thing in working order again, and then we're gonna do some more tests. Getting this all clean, cleaning my 34. Where's your PPE? Oh my God, don't you care about your fucking site? You should take better care of your equipment. Shut up. Now, is it fully realistic that your gun is going to be as glippy gloppy as I made it? No, not necessarily, but then again, you never know. I would rather know the worst position that it could possibly be in. I would rather know that and be able to know how it's going to handle itself than get in that position and be like, oh, fuck, yeah, all right. So we've tried for about 5 minutes to get this stupid slide, and we can't get it off. There's a big rock or gravel piece on there, so RIP to the Glock 19. Unfortunately, my friend, you are out of the competition. And this one I had such high hopes for, but you know, and I guarantee you, dude, I can't wait for all the... So the Glock 19 is back in the competition. I'm so proud of you, buddy. Thank you so much for all that you do. I love you so much. Good job. Good boy. Good job. All right, next. Well, we've had a lot of fun with the mud today, but that's not the only reason we are here. We would do a cold test, but let's be honest. I think the cold test is realistic. It's fantastic. It is pretty fucking cold out here right now. I think our temperature is at 27 degrees, which is not necessarily like putting it in dry ice. We're gonna blow up our Glocks. We have 1 pound of safe explosives, right? Yeah. And we're going to set the Glock adjacent to or on top of our explosives. Now, what is the purpose of this test? Well, you never know when you're going to have a drone drop something on you. Okay, so let's say that you're running, whatever, and then this thing falls out of your holster or whatever, you take cover, thing drops, boom, bang. Are you out of a sidearm or not? Now, obviously, the blast of this is going to be much less than what a drone or any type of, I don't want to use the buzzwords like warfare. I mean, we would that out of there, but you know what I mean. We're just gonna do a blast test to see just how well all of the components hold up. We're gonna check the frame, we're gonna check the slide, and we're gonna see if we can actually put a round downrange afterward. Do not try this at home. Don't. We are professional idiots. Don't do this. Let's do it. Our first sorry bastard that is up for this is the Glock 34. I love you so much. You've given me so much joy over the years. Oh, I guess technically we are doing a Holosun 507C test as well to see if this works. I have blast tested these. I haven't blast tested them on top of the firearm that I'm going to be training with, but let's find out how this does. So what I have done here is I have basically made it to where I'm going to put the front portion of my slide because I know for a fact that it's probably going to blast off some of the other attachments that I have on there. So I'm going to go ahead and lay this slide facing outward, and I want the glass of my Holosun 507C to be within the top blast of this explosive, okay? Now, we know gun's gonna go flying. We know that rock is not going to move, okay? This is at least enough of a controlled explosion that we know kind of some of those variables. When we are done, we're going to run out, find this. I'm gonna throw a mag in there if it's not in pieces, and we're gonna see if we can put 5 rounds through there, all right? Let's run it. Dude, this video is gonna make so many people mad, and I already know why. They're gonna be like, but why? Why? It's so funny, because it's like, dude, yeah, we don't need to, but we want to, you know? All right, everybody got ears? Yeah, we're good. Okay. All right, blast test, Glock 34 in 3, 2, 1. There's the Glock. Oh! Take a look at what we're working with here. We've got, actually, incredibly, the only portion of this Glock that actually broke was the whole front of the lower here. Internally, everything else is fine. This is fine. This is totally fine. I love what we've done with this thing. I don't think I can get 5 rounds through it though. Let's just show you what we're working with here. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? Now, I am very impressed that this stayed on. I'm very impressed that the lower portion of this is okay as well. Slide actually is not harmed at all. Barrel looks good. Let me look down the barrel of this gun real quick. Great. So obviously we can't move this, but we're gonna put it back in the workbench and our guys over at Tech will figure out how to get this bitch off. Well, actually we could probably just, nope, not coming off. Let's try the Glock 17. The 507C's gone off of the other one. No, it's just, it blew. I mean, it's probably still, honestly, if we can find it. So for scientific reasons, I'm gonna use a bigger rock, man-like bigger rock. We're gonna do the same test with the explosive as here because I don't want to lose this portion of my Glock, to be perfectly honest with you, but the Glock will be resting about here? No, here, no, here. Ah, here, like so. Don't move. And we're just gonna see, for science, whether or not this can withstand the blast of a small simulated drone. Let's run it. So it has come to my attention that my lovely cameraman, whom I will soon fire, didn't get the right frame for that explosion. This one we will, I hope. And if not, oh boy, we're leaving him here. Glock 17, blast test in 3, 2, 1. Fuck, dude. Okay, let's see what we got. There he is! Hi, buddy! Hi, buddy! Would you look at that? He's so pretty! Oh, he's locked. He's locked. He's so pretty! Okay, where's my... You got a mag? No. Shit, let's go grab a mag. Let's go run 5 through it real quick. I'm actually very surprised. The Holosun stayed on. It's a little loose. But ultimately, this thing is an absolute beast. Yep, we are good. Jolly Roger. There we go. So I'm actually very happy with this. Ultimately, this thing held up like a beast. I don't recommend doing it. As far as shooting itself goes, it still feels normal. So I'm very, very happy with that. Do not blast test your guns. I can do that because I'm certifiably insane. Guys, I wanna thank you so much for tuning in to watch this video. I am down 1 Glock, but ultimately the slide and everything is okay. So I'm happy with that. The Glock 19, I didn't do a blast test on that because let's be honest, I am not entirely, in fact, I know for a fact it's not gonna hold up. This is a cool gun. The 17 is just so much more badass. I shot it last week before we did any of our stress tests, and I will say it is one of the best EDC pistols I have ever tried. I love the gas pedal on it. I do like this trigger, but as we saw with that mud test, that trigger got a little scratchy, a little stuck. This will be my new EDC. That is, if I can make sure that it is still safe and still fires. This one, we're not gonna blast test that for you guys. Like I said, we already know how that would go down, and let's just be honest, not very well. So I would say before any stress tests, 10 out of 10. After mud and stress tests, 7 out of 10. Glock 34. Honestly, before this was about a 7 out of 10 as my regular EDC, just because of the size alone. I was concealed carrying this, believe it or not. Now I would say definitely after the mud and everything, this is a Gen 4, so the Gen 4 I would give probably a 4 or 5 out of 10. Glock 19 Gen 5, I would probably, honestly, this is just an all-around, I would say, I would equate this to a Toyota Tacoma of guns. I mean, this is like probably a 6 or 7 out of 10, but if this is what you like, then I would say it's definitely 8 out of 10. But guys, we really appreciate you checking in. We do have some more surplus that is coming into our website. Check it out, luckyboysurp.com. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, stay lucky, boys.